Businesswoman Carolyn Watson was born in Ada, Oklahoma in 1928 and was a longtime resident of the town of Colgate. Having a passion for business, she eventually found herself as the chair and CEO of Shamrock Bank. Living in a small rural town, Carolyn realized that many of the students that grew up and attended school in Colgate, as well as others surrounding rural communities, didn't have the means to ever leave their hometowns, let alone attend college.
She had a keen awareness that there were a lot of bright minds in rural Oklahoma that wanted to go to college, but they really couldn't because of financial limitations. If they had the desire to go to college and the willingness, then she wanted to see what she could do to help those people go.
Knowing the students attending schools in rural Oklahoma deserved the same opportunities that other students across the state had, she made it her mission to give them a chance to spread their wings. Betty Huckabee's mother was Carolyn's best friend, and she said that Carolyn was concerned that children growing up in Colgate needed to have the same kinds of opportunities that some of the city kids did.
She wanted the kids in Colgate to be able to compete with the kids in Oklahoma City and Ada and Tulsa. She and Nolan gave scholarships to some of the students in Colgate so that they could go to college.
In 2010, Carolyn established the Carolyn Watson Opportunity Scholarship to help individual students graduating from Oklahoma's rural high schools. To qualify, students must have a financial need and have demonstrated an academic ability to at least obtain a 3.25 grade point average. They would also need to graduate from a high school in one of 62 rural Oklahoma counties.
It's difficult for someone who looks like me to live in a small town in Oklahoma. Facing that adversity it helped us grow as a family, and it helped me and my sister. I'm about to graduate, and I'm considering law school. I don't think that I would have been able to consider that next step if not for the Carolyn Watson Scholarship.
A lot of kids in my town don't get to go to college. So for me to be able to pursue my dreams of advocacy and research and playwriting, the Carolyn Watson Scholarship has changed the course of my life.
Students may receive up to $12,000 each academic year, and they must maintain a 3.0 GPA throughout their college career. In order to qualify, each student must be nominated by a teacher or community leader and demonstrate exceptional accomplishments outside the normal classroom environment. The fund Carolyn Watson created also allows for network community grants and classroom grants. One of the recent recipients was the Oklahoma Dental Foundation.
And as we looked at our ability to take our Mobile Smiles program around the state, we realized that going into rural communities, to smaller towns across Oklahoma, had to be a hallmark of what we were doing. And so the Carolyn Watson Foundation has made that absolutely possible.
Through the years, the Carolyn Watson Fund also made several community grants to rural communities like Colgate, and children had the opportunity to engage with the Oklahoma Hall of Fame's interactive children's reading program. If you have a desire to make a difference in your community, the Oklahoma City Community Foundation can help you make it happen.
There's a lot of missed opportunities in rural communities, and if we could just get underrepresented voices out there, we could change the entire planet.